A surprise is about to come that will move your heart and bring tears to your eyes, because what is arriving is not ordinary but something touched by heaven and prepared just for you, my child. If you believe in angels, then listen closely and take this message in fully, because Archangel Michael is standing beside you right now, urging you not to delay, not to doubt, not to question what is unfolding. He says, open your heart, because this moment carries a purpose that has been hidden until now. God is revealing something powerful, and 5 people are being positioned to play a role in your breakthrough, each one chosen, each one guided, each one holding a key to your blessing. You may not expect them, you may not even recognize their place in your life at first, but soon it will be clear that they are part of a divine plan. You have carried fears, you have wrestled with uncertainty, you have faced nights of worry and loneliness, but those times are ending, because chains that once held you are breaking. Now light is cutting through the darkness and protection is wrapping around you. Archangel Michael's voice echoes urgently, telling you that the time is now, and this message is meant for you alone. The enemy will try to distract you with doubt, with fear, with confusion, but you must not waver. Stay alert, stay open, because 5 people are stepping forward, and through them God is delivering a miracle. One will arrive with words that shock you, another will carry provision that answers a prayer you thought forgotten, another will reveal a truth that heals an old wound. One will guide you where you felt lost, and one will restore what seemed broken beyond repair. Each role is important, each step is precise, and together they create a divine orchestration meant to shift your life in a way you cannot deny. When they appear, when their words or actions reach you, your soul will recognize the hand of God, and tears will flow, not of sadness but of joy, release, and deep understanding. Michael reminds you that these tears are holy, they are cleansing, they are proof that God has been with you through it all. The urgency of this moment is because heaven is moving in your favor. Things once hidden are being revealed, doors once closed are opening, delays are being lifted, and blessings are being released. The alignment is happening now. One person has been holding a message silently, waiting for the right moment, and that moment has arrived. Another will bring something unexpected that will confirm God's faithfulness. Another will awaken truth you buried, another will guide you through challenges, and the last will restore what you thought was gone forever. These 5 people may come suddenly or slowly, but each will leave a mark that points you directly back to God's hand working in your life. Do not resist what is happening, do not doubt what is being offered. The timing is exact, the orchestration is flawless, and the outcome is certain. God tells you that your waiting is ending, your prayers are being answered, and your faith is being rewarded. You are stepping into a turning point, and Michael's presence is proof that heaven has declared this moment sacred. Do not delay, child, do not fear, but walk boldly into the blessing unfolding in front of you. You have prayed, you have hoped, you have endured, and now the tears that will come will be the sign that the promise has arrived. God's love will surround you, His light will guide you, and His angels will protect you every second. Do not think this is coincidence. Nothing here is random. Every word, every action, every person has been chosen with purpose. Your only task is to believe, receive, and remain faithful, because the surprise is coming quickly. 5 people, 5 instruments, 1 divine plan, and 1 outcome overflowing with God's love, joy, and protection. Archangel Michael stands guard, saying again, this is urgent, this is sacred, this is your moment. Open yourself fully, rejoice, trust, and know that heaven is smiling over you. The angels are near, God is present, and you are safe. The surprise is ready, the blessing is near, and the tears that fall will mark the beginning of a new chapter of light and love in your life. Child of light, hear me now, because what is moving in your life is only the beginning, and the surprise you are about to see is one part of a much bigger plan, for heaven has been arranging things in the background that your eyes could not see and your heart could not yet imagine. Every step, every delay, every prayer you thought unanswered has been stored carefully in the hands of God, and now those prayers are being released into your life in ways that will make you fall to your knees in awe. The angels are already surrounding you, their wings covering you and their voices singing over you, because this is your appointed time. This is the hour heaven has chosen to turn what was broken into beauty, what was painful into peace, and what was confusing into clarity. Archangel Michael is not just standing guard, he is commanding the forces of heaven to clear the way so that not a single distraction, not a single enemy, not a single obstacle will block what is meant for you. Michael says, child, this is why I come with urgency, because too many times you have been tricked into thinking nothing was happening, but in truth everything was being prepared, and now the veil is lifting and you will see the fullness of God's plan with your own eyes. The surprise that is near will not just be one blessing, it will be a chain reaction, a ripple that starts with tears of joy but then grows into a season of breakthrough you thought would never come. One door will open and then another and then another, until you realize you are no longer living in waiting but in fulfillment. 5 people have been placed like anchors in this moment, each one carrying a role designed to shift your life, and beyond them there will be even more helpers, even more signs, even more confirmations, because God never moves halfway. When he decides to move, he does it completely and in fullness. The first of the 5 may appear in a way that feels too simple to be divine, maybe a short message, maybe a few words spoken, but those words will unlock something deep within you. They will stir hope and faith, and you will know that God himself placed those words into your path. The second may appear with something you need physically or financially, perhaps an opportunity, perhaps provision, perhaps a key to help you step into the next chapter. This is not random, but an answer to prayers you have whispered in private when you felt nobody was listening. The third will bring healing, maybe through forgiveness, maybe through truth, maybe through comfort, but what they carry will release the heavy burden you have held too long. Tears will flow freely, because what was broken will begin to heal before your eyes. The fourth will stand as a guide, a light in the middle of confusion, showing you which way to turn, which choice to make, and though their words may feel ordinary, they will burn with confirmation inside your heart. The fifth will carry restoration, perhaps the return of someone lost, perhaps the renewal of something delayed, perhaps a reconciliation you never thought possible, and when that comes your spirit will shout with joy, because it will be clear that only God could have arranged it. Child, do not be afraid of the emotions that come, because the tears are not weakness, they are evidence that your heart recognizes the presence of God. When heaven touches earth, human hearts cannot stay silent, they overflow with tears, with laughter, with awe, and this is what will happen to you. Michael warns that the enemy will try to distract you with doubt, to convince you this is not real, to make you think you imagined it. But do not listen, for the enemy cannot stop what God has decreed. The angels are standing at every corner of your life, ensuring that you walk safely into this miracle. Remember, every detail matters. A dream you suddenly recall, a stranger's kind word, a call from someone you had not heard from in years. Nothing is by chance. These are all signs leading you toward the surprise God has prepared, and when it arrives it will Confirm everything you have been sensing deep down, that God has never left you, never forgotten you, never turned his face away. This is why Michael's urgency is so great, because the blessing is already moving and you must not close your heart or delay your response. You may think, child, why me? Why would heaven care so much about me? But God says, because you are mine, because you have cried out to me, because I see your heart and I know your struggle, and I have chosen this moment to show you. Child, the heavens say this is not only a season of blessing but also a season of awakening, because the surprise that is about to break forth will not just change one part of your life, it will touch every corner, every hidden place, every wound, every dream, every fear, and turn it all into proof of God's power. You will no longer doubt whether he hears you, because you will see answers with your own eyes. You will no longer question if he remembers you, because every detail of what is coming proves he has been thinking of you from the beginning, and you will no longer feel unworthy, because his love will wrap around you so strongly that you will know without doubt you are chosen and set apart. The angels say the people being sent to you are not just helpers, they are messengers carrying pieces of heaven's plan. Some may know it and some may not, but each one will play a role written long before you ever walk this earth, and their timing will be exact, like puzzle pieces falling perfectly into place. One may come with laughter that lifts your spirit when you feel heavy. Another may come with wisdom that points you exactly where to step. Another may come with provision that answers your need before you even ask. Another may come with compassion that heals your heart, and the last may come with courage that strengthens you to move into the destiny waiting ahead. All five together create a covering around you, like a circle of protection and blessing. Archangel Michael says, remember, child, the circle of five is not only about receiving, it is also about revealing, because through their actions you will begin to see more clearly who you are, who God made you to be, and how much power and purpose is inside you. This is not just about a gift, it is about transformation, and the shift will be so strong that even those around you will notice and wonder what has happened to you, and then they too will see the hand of God alive in your story. The surprise may start small, but it will grow quickly. Like a seed planted in rich soil, first sprouting in your heart, then blossoming in your life, and finally spreading into the lives of others connected to you. The enemy will try to bring fear, but Michael stands guard with his sword of fire, saying, fear has no place here, confusion has no place here, delay has no place here, because what God has decreed is already sealed in heaven and cannot be broken. The angels sing loudly even now songs of victory over your life, songs that announce the new season that is coming, and as their voices rise in the unseen, you will begin to feel a peace unlike anything you have known. The heavy weight you carried in your chest will begin to lift, the nights of restless sleep will begin to quiet, and the constant worry will begin to fade, because heaven is filling your space with calm and with light. Child, your heart may ask, but when will this happen? How will I know? And the answer is simple, it is already moving, it is already in motion. The first signs are near, the first confirmations are ready, and the tears you shed when you feel the presence so close will be the sign that the promise is unfolding before your very eyes. So do not harden your heart, do not close your spirit, do not say this is too good to be true, because nothing is too good for the God who loves you. Michael says, remember, child, you were not forgotten, you were not overlooked, you were not abandoned. Every single prayer you prayed was caught like drops of rain in the hands of heaven, and now those Drops have gathered into a flood of blessing ready to pour over your life. You will stand in awe, you will kneel in wonder, you will rise in joy, because the surprise coming is not meant to pass quickly, it is meant to mark you forever. It will be the sign you point to in the future when you tell others how real God is, how faithful He is, and how He moves in power when the time is right. And this is that time. You have carried burdens long enough, now you will carry blessings. You have carried tears of sorrow long enough, now you will carry tears of joy. You have carried silence long enough, now you will carry songs of praise. Child, the angels remind you not to fear the waiting. Do not count the hours with anxiety, because the plan is precise, the timing is holy, and nothing can make it late. The five are moving into position, the doors are opening, the answers are prepared, and the surprise is set to meet you where you are. Archangel Michael speaks again with strength, saying, I am guarding this child with heaven's shield. I am cutting away every snare, every hidden trap, every false voice, and I am clearing the path so that nothing can block what God has promised. No person, no force, no lie will prevail, for this child is marked and chosen. The victory is already written. Do you not see, child? Heaven is smiling over you even now. Angels are rejoicing, because they already know the outcome. They already see you receiving the blessing. They already hear your voice lifted in gratitude. They already see the chains falling from your life and the new season bursting forth like dawn after a long dark night. So do not be afraid of what you cannot see, because heaven can see all of it, and heaven is working for you. The surprise will come, and with it will come strength, with it will come healing, with it will come renewal, with it will come restoration, with it will come joy, and with it will come peace, and after it comes nothing will be the same again. You will rise into a new chapter, a chapter of answered prayers, of deeper faith, of greater purpose, and of unshakable hope. Child, this is the closing word. Heaven speaks. The waiting is ending, the blessing is near, the tears will flow, the joy will rise, the people are coming, the doors are opening, the angels are guarding, the sword is lifted, the light is shining, and the love of God is covering you fully. This message is not by chance, it is not an accident, it is your confirmation, your reminder, and your invitation. Step into it, believe it, hold it, and receive it, because the surprise is no longer far away, it is already on its way. Heaven declares the victory is yours, the blessing is yours, the peace is yours, and the future is filled with light. Archangel Michael lowers his sword only to raise his voice one final time, saying, this child is protected, this child is chosen, this child is blessed, this child is safe, and this child is loved. The message is complete, the plan is unfolding, the surprise is sealed, and heaven says it is done. Child, listen closely, for the message is not finished, because heaven wants you to know even more about what is coming and why it matters so deeply. The surprise is not just a single gift, it is the start of a new story in your life, and this story has already been written in the books of heaven. Every chapter before this has been leading to the turning point you are now entering. Every tear, every waiting season, every struggle, every unanswered question was shaping you, molding you, preparing you for what is about to arrive. The angels say the reason it will feel overwhelming is because you will suddenly realize that God never left you. He was working behind the curtain, arranging the details, guiding the people, shaping the moments, and when all of it falls into place, you will see the beauty of His timing. You will see that nothing was wasted, not a single moment, not a single trial, not a single prayer. The five who are being sent are carriers of light, but beyond them many others will follow, each carrying smaller pieces of encouragement, reminders of love, glimpses of guidance, because heaven is not sending just enough. Heaven is sending overflow blessings that pour until your cup cannot contain them anymore. Michael says this child has been faithful even when faith felt impossible. This child has continued to whisper prayers even when silence seemed to be the only answer. This child has carried burdens that could have broken them, but still, they stand still, they hope still, they look to God, and for this reason heaven is rewarding them with more than they asked for, more than they imagined, more than they believed could be possible. And this is why the surprise will move them to tears, because it will be so much greater than their own strength could ever create, so much more perfect than their own plans could ever arrange, and so much deeper than their own dreams could ever reach. Child, the angels remind you that when the first signs begin to show, do not question them, do not dismiss them, do not say this is too small, because the smallest seed often carries the biggest harvest. What begins with one word or one act will ripple outward into blessing upon blessing like waves that cannot be stopped, and as those waves roll in, you will begin to live differently. You will walk with peace instead of worry, with courage instead of fear, with joy instead of sorrow, with clarity instead of confusion, with light instead of darkness. You will feel the difference in your spirit, and others will see the difference in your life. The angels will continue to surround you, guiding your steps, protecting your nights, and lifting your heart when it feels heavy. Michael repeats again that no weapon formed against you will stand, no curse spoken over you will remain, no shadow will overcome the light that is covering you, because this surprise is marked by heaven and cannot be stolen, cannot be delayed, cannot be broken. Child, the heavens say you are not only receiving a blessing, you are becoming a blessing. You will carry light into places that feel dark. You will bring hope to people who feel forgotten. You will share encouragement to those who feel lost, and when they ask how you can be so strong, you will point to the surprise that God gave you, and you will testify of His faithfulness. You will say, He answered me when I thought I was alone, He lifted me when I thought I was finished, He blessed me when I thought I was empty. And through your words others will find faith again. The surprise is not only for you, it is also for those who will see it in you and through you. Heaven wants the world to know that God is alive, moving, faithful, and full of love. So do not shrink back, do not hide what He is doing, but stand boldly and let your story shine. Child, the angels are rejoicing because the ending of your old chapter has come and the opening of your new chapter is here. The waiting is closing, the breakthrough is starting, the silence is breaking, the promise is arriving, and nothing will stop it. Michael speaks one more time with fire in his voice, saying, Child, take courage, stand firm, open your arms, because what is coming is holy, what is coming is sacred, what is coming is for you, and the heavens will not rest until it is placed in your hands. The message is alive, the promise is sealed, the surprise is unfolding, and heaven declares again, it is done, it is done, it is done. Child, heaven has more to say, because the surprise is not only a gift for your heart, but also a sign to the world that God still moves in power for those who trust Him and wait on Him. The angels declare that your life will become a living testimony, a light that shines in darkness, and a voice that carries hope to those who feel forgotten. The season you are stepping into will not look like the seasons before. It will not be filled with constant struggle. It will not be weighed down with endless Waiting, it will be a time of flow, a time of answered prayers, a time of sudden shifts. The heavens are aligning opportunities. Even now conversations are being prepared behind closed doors. People you do not even know are being moved to remember you, to speak your name, to think of you, to bless you in ways you could never have arranged yourself. The surprise will be more than you expect, because God does not give in pieces, He gives in fullness. He does not send half, He sends whole. He does not bless partially, He blesses completely. The 5 who are being sent to you are carrying keys that will unlock doors you thought closed forever. One will speak words that confirm your calling, another will bring a connection that sets you on a new path, another will provide in a way that takes your worry away, another will comfort wounds that have hidden in your heart too long, and the last will restore something you believed was lost beyond return. These 5 do not move alone, they move with the backing of heaven. Their steps are watched by angels, their words are guided by Spirit, their presence is ordered by divine timing. You will know them not by their faces, but by the way your heart leaps when they come near, by the way your spirit feels peace, by the way the tears fall without effort, because your soul will recognize heaven's hand in their actions. Michael says, listen child, the enemy will attempt to stir doubt with lies of fear, with whispers of unworthiness, with memories of failure, but those lies cannot stand when the truth of heaven is revealed. And the truth is that you are chosen, you are seen, you are loved, you are protected, you are walking into a blessing that no force of darkness can block. You are stepping into a destiny that no enemy can steal. You are standing on ground that has been prepared for your feet since the beginning of time. Child, your prayers were never empty, they were never ignored, they were never lost. Each one rose like incense before the throne of God, each one written down, each one held close, and now those prayers are being answered, some in ways you expected and some in ways you could never imagine. The surprise will come suddenly, and it will bring a peace that does not fade, it will bring joy that does not weaken, it will bring strength that does not tire, it will bring light that does not dim, and through it all you will know the hand of God is with you, guiding every step. Michael raises his voice again, saying, child, the heavens have declared victory over your life. The scroll of your destiny is being unsealed. The chains that held you are breaking, the shadows that followed you are scattering, and the blessings long delayed are rushing toward you like a mighty river. The angels are already rejoicing, they already see you walking in freedom, they already hear your laughter returning, they already witness your heart lifting and your spirit rising. Child, do not hold back your faith now, do not shrink in doubt now, do not give in to fear now, for this is the moment. This is the season, this is the hour. The 5 are on their way, the doors are unlocking, the answers are appearing, the surprise is set, and heaven says once again, it is done. Child, the heavens speak again, because there is still more for you to hear and more for your spirit to receive. This surprise is not just for today, it is for the days to come. It will not just touch your present, it will shape your future. The blessing that is coming will be like a seed that grows into a mighty tree. Its roots will go deep into your life, its branches will spread into every part of your journey, and its fruit will bless not only you but those around you and even generations to come. God has designed this moment not as a temporary comfort but as a lasting testimony of His power, His faithfulness, and His love. The angels say, child, the tears you will cry are not the end of pain, they are the beginning of peace. The weight you have carried is being lifted, and the strength you will feel will not come from your own effort but from heaven itself. The surprise will be the proof that you are never alone, you are never forgotten, you are never unseen. The 5 who are sent carry more than Answers they carry confirmations, each one will echo what God has already whispered in your spirit, and together they will form a picture that is so clear you will never doubt again that heaven is guiding your path. One will bring clarity where there was confusion, one will bring joy where there was sorrow, one will bring supply where there was lack, one will bring truth where there was deception, and one will bring restoration where there was loss. These are not coincidences, they are divine alignments. Heaven has been moving them like stars in the night sky, guiding them into position so that when they shine over your life they will light the way forward. Archangel Michael says, "Child, lift up your head, do not walk in shame, do not walk in fear, do not walk in regret, for those are chains of the past and they are being broken now. You are stepping into a season of light, a season where your steps will be steady, your heart will be strong, your faith will be alive, and your hands will be full of blessing." This is not the end of your story, it is the turning of the page, the beginning of a new chapter filled with joy, healing, restoration, and favor. The heavens remind you that God's timing is never late. The years you thought wasted are being redeemed, the prayers you thought lost are being answered, the dreams you thought buried are being resurrected, and the hopes you thought forgotten are being restored. The surprise will not only bring relief, it will bring renewal. It will not only bring answers, it will bring overflow. It will not only bring provision, it will bring vision for what is ahead. Michael speaks firmly again, saying, "Child, heaven has declared victory over your house, over your mind, over your body, over your spirit. Every area that the enemy tried to touch is now being covered with light. Every place that once felt weak is now being filled with strength. Every path that once felt blocked is now being cleared. Angels are standing guard around you, protecting you on every side and guiding you step by step. The surprise is closer than you realize. It is not far away, it is not delayed, it is already moving into your life. The signs will be undeniable, the confirmations will be strong, and the peace that comes with it will be lasting. Child, heaven says your days of lack are over, your days of confusion are over, your days of endless waiting are over. You are stepping into a season where blessings chase you down, where peace surrounds your nights, and where joy follows you in the morning. The tears you cry will not be of sorrow but of release and gratitude. They will wash away the old and open the way for the new, and those tears will water the ground for even greater blessings to come. Do not think small, do not limit what God can do, do not imagine only what your mind can see, for heaven is preparing something far greater than what you dreamed, far deeper than what you hoped, far stronger than what you believed. Michael declares once more, this child is chosen, this child is guarded, this child is lifted, this child is loved, and nothing will take away what heaven has prepared. The angels bow low as the decree is spoken over you, the decree of blessing, the decree of breakthrough, the decree of protection, the decree of restoration, and the decree of joy. Child, take these words, hold them in your heart, carry them in your spirit, and let them strengthen your steps in the days ahead, for soon the surprise will manifest, soon the blessing will arrive, soon the doors will open, and when it does, your heart will know that it was never by chance but by divine design. Heaven smiles upon you, God's love covers you, Michael guards you, and the angels surround you. This is the closing of the message, this is the sealing of the promise, this is the declaration from heaven. It is done, it is finished, it is released. The surprise is yours, the blessing is yours, the protection is yours, and the future is yours. Walk forward in faith, child, rejoice in confidence and rest in peace, for the heavens have spoken and the prophecy is complete.